Hello, YouTube and two Ubers. RBW62 Robert here again. Just giving you a shout out. Such a lovely day today. Man, this afternoon's blessing us with a lovely day. A little windy here in the big A of GA. Yep, but it's pretty beautiful. Love it. Smoking my old Peterson Plateau Handmade with some good old tobacco in it. Guess what kind of tobacco it is? I'll send you a tin. I'll give you a hint. It is not Dunhill Nightcap, but that is one of my top for me. Guess what it is? Alright, I don't know what the heck I'm talking about today. I'm out here on my deck. It's a ain't gotta fix the camera here. I'm hand holding my camera. This is a 15 by 30 deck that my brother and I built about 3 or 4 years ago. Built it right after I felt better after I'd finished chemo. We built it, and I'm glad we did because the other deck had falling down apart. I got an estimate on building a deck from 3 or 4 contractors, and for just like a 8 by 12 deck, they wanted anywhere from $4,500 to almost $9,000. And I went, golly, who do they think I am? Either an idiot or rich idiot, or both. Anyway, the wood for this wasn't but about $2,000, and it was free labor. We did it in a weekend. About, I don't know, 15 hours total. We built it, poured all the concrete, and had all the supports pulled and laid up and laid out. I mean, I'm getting old, senile, senior moment. Anyway, it's built to hold up a house. The 8 by 10 joists are on 16-inch centers, and it's got 8 by 10 or 12 all the way around the outside. I got the posts over here are 8 by 8 posts for my stairs that hold my stairs that are joined to the deck. And we sit out here a lot. I sit out here every day, because I love sitting outside with nature. Even if it's cold weather, I sit out here, and even if it's warm weather, I sit out hot weather, because we have a lot of trees here. As you can see, it's fairly shady, some of my trees. I got a bunch of big oak trees here, and maple trees, and other assorted trees. And a bunch of plants sitting on the deck I grew. Citrus plants, coffee plants, avocado plants, all kinds of plants I grew. I asked my wife the other day, I said, do you like all these plants? She said, yeah, I like them a lot. Because one day I was thinking, I said, you know, I'm getting crazy growing all these plants out here. They're starting to take over. Because I got about 5 avocado plants I grew from seeds, and now I started out with one little coffee plant I grew. It was about that big when I bought it, and now you can see the size of it. It's about 5 foot tall, and I got another one I grew over there. It's about 3.5 foot tall, and a baby I just transplanted. Picked the limb off of this one, stuck it in a jar of water, and it rooted, and I stuck it in the soil a couple weeks ago, and now it's growing. So, I don't know. I really don't have a green thumb. I just pretend like I know what I'm doing, and it works. You know what they say, Patton said, the good Lord, he protects idiots and drunks and old soldiers. I don't know which one I am, but got to be in that class. Giz, what are you barking at, bud? What is it, buddy? I think it's somebody walking down the road. It ain't a truck. If it was a truck, he'd be going bananas, jumping on the door and trying to bite them. Everybody in the neighborhood, the male person, everybody, they know Gizmo. They say hello to him first and me second. He's the mayor of our neighborhood. Yep, he's a little bitty mayor. This is his road. If you ain't supposed to be on it, he'll bite you. If he don't give you permission to be on this road, he'll get you. This is his road, his street. He don't pay the taxes on it, but he still thinks it's his road. I love him. He's a cute little bugger. Love his tobacco too. It's got 2 H's on the can. Uh-oh, that's another clue. Comes from named after maybe someplace in Louisiana. Padre, I've only seen you sitting outside a couple of times. I know sometimes it's difficult for a lot of people just to get out. I'm the only one in the neighborhood that stays outside every day, and I know a lot of my neighbors, they hardly ever get outside except to scurry out to the mailbox and back. When you get my age, you start looking around and, you know, before you know it, all your buddies and friends and relatives are dying off one by one. You know how that happens. You get above 60 years old, that's more than the halfway point in your life. The other day, my wife said, you know, I don't think about how old I am or anything. I think about how much time I have left, because I'm past the halfway point. And that's kind of true, I guess. It's like the older you get, and once you pass middle age, you start thinking about, you know, the end times. I mean, you know, you still have a lot of happy times left. Only the Lord knows how much time we each have left on the earth. But, you know, it's kind of funny. A lot of young people, they just go on living day by day, taking it for granted. And me, I've had a lot of close calls in my life. I don't take anything for granted anymore. Nothing at all. Not even just sitting out here and smoking a pipe and enjoying it. I enjoy the fellowship of nature and the good Lord. Sure do. He sends little birdies and little animals my way to enjoy. They're more fun to watch than most TV on. And I love to watch them. I just love the outdoors. It's a good place to sit and meditate and think about, I don't know, heck, everything. What you don't have, what you do have. Your friends that you don't have anymore, the friends that already gone on. It's just a good place to sit and meditate. My little buddy, he comes out here and sits with me a lot of times. Sometimes he don't. Just depends on what he feels like doing. I let him do what he wants to. He has his own Facebook page, Gizmo Wayne, on Facebook. I think more people know him than they know of me. Man, I tell you, when I used to smoke cigars, my wife, she used to get on to me all the time about sitting out here and not being with her. And you know, heck, we've been married over 30 years. I've been with her enough to have some free time out here. Anyway, she'd be, oh, when you gonna come in? When you gonna come in? You've been out there an hour. You know, well, some of them cigars I smoked, them big ring gauge, 60 ring gauge cigars, and 5 inches long, takes a little bit to smoke, you know. And that, some of them I'd smoke over a 3 or 4 hour period. How long does it take you to smoke a bowl of tobacco now? Well, this big pipe takes me maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. It depends on how many times I let it go out. And on a normal size bowl, about an hour or more, depends on the type of tobacco and how many times you just let it go out because you're just chilling. Anyway, what's your thoughts on how long does it take to smoke a bowl of tobacco? Smoking cigars, I can tell you everything there is to know about cigars because I read all the books on them, how they started, where they were manufactured, when they started, and all the history of tobacco and all that blah blah stuff. So I can tell you all about cigars. But I loved them too much. It started costing me too much money. I had a humidor that held 2,000 cigars, and I kept it stocked. And a couple little desktop humidors. So had a big account at Cigar International and Cigar Bed. Man, that gets expensive. I mean, you think about when you go to a cigar shop for an Oliva Series V Double Toro, that's about a $10 to $12 cigar. And on Cigar Bed, sometimes the way I bought them, that same cigar would be about $6 to $8, depends. And you smoke, say, 2 of them a day, $16 a day. Hello, you can see how that can get a little expensive. So I had to give all that up because it was just costing too much money now. Even though the price of cigars has dropped a lot because of the economy. They're trying to sell cigars and they give away a lot of products with cigars trying to get you to buy them. But there's nothing wrong with cigars. I love them to death, but had to find something else. And I'll tell you what, I think, this is just my opinion of course, but I believe you get a better range and flavor of tobaccos with a pipe than you do with the cigars. I know people say, oh man, I taste cherries and vanilla and pine nuts and goobers and all that kind of stuff in a cigar. And I said, man, they're crazy. All I taste is tobacco. Now I can tell you if it's a full, medium body, a light body, or whatever. That I do know. And I can tell you if it's a strong flavor of tobacco or not. I like the taste of cigar tobacco. I don't want to taste the earth and candy and fruit and all that in a cigar. If I do, I'll go get it. In a cigar, I just want tobacco. Like smoking a pipe, I don't like aromatics flavored tobacco. I like just plain old English tobacco. Yep, because I like the taste of tobacco. Now, you can pick up different nuances in pipe tobacco, and nothing wrong with that. That's what I was talking about. You get a lot of different flavor profiles with different pipe tobaccos, and I really enjoy the heck out of it. I'm glad I switched over to the pipe. And all of you who smoke cigars and haven't given them up yet, don't know what you're missing. Anyway, thank you for watching. God bless you, and have a good day. Did you get him, buddy? Here, look, get him. Come here. There he is. Get him. Who is that? Who is it, buddy? Who is that? Did you get him? Did you get him? Good boy. Yeah, you got him, bud. You got him. You ready to eat lunch now? Huh? You ready to eat lunch?
Yeah. All right, let's eat lunch and watch TV. You ready? Huh? You ready to eat lunch and watch TV? All right, buddy.